Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Living Shadow Tarot. How bees ya? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing amazing, excellent, and above everybody else in the entire universe. Literally. Okay? We're trying to rise up here, okay? We're trying to rise, okay? I mean, um, rise and have some rallies fries, apparently, because I don't know why. We've really been creating rallies fries lately. Oh, we got some. So this is our shadow self-care reading where we're just gonna, you know, figure out what's going on today. What we're doing for self-care, everything like that. I haven't pulled a self-care oracle in a couple days. I just now realized that. So I do apologize for that, but I will pull some today for that. We have this moon here. So this is kind of what I was kind of feeling before. This is very Pisces energy. We're all just kind of like, I think that there is Two of Pentacles trying to balance things. We're trying to balance our emotions, but I'm really getting that there is like, we were talking about the mask coming off, right? Everybody's mask coming off, people lifting the veil, people, like things just happening, where we're gonna see who people truly are now because it's too hard to hide it. There's too many obstacles coming, right? Either you're going to fight through the obstacles and get to where you're trying to go, or you're going to be stagnant and stuck, and we're gonna see, what the universe has for you, really. This is the universe here. This isn't the world. This is the universe in this deck, number 21. And the Magician here, yeah. Because what it is that you're unsure of. I'm getting an energy of we're kind of unsure now. It's like we're trying to manifest, but we're not sure if it's working. I'm getting that type of energy. It's like you are going through your emotions, you're processing things. We're stepping into the unknown. We're not really sure where it's going to lead us. Okay, we're not really sure how stable that's going to make us, right? But we know that we're supposed to do that because that gets you to break cycles, right? But you don't. It's like we don't see the other side of the cycle yet. I'm getting that type of feeling, right? It's like, okay, I'm doing the work, and then you don't see the result yet, but you know the result is coming because you know you did the work. That type of thing, right? And I think this is gonna probably just be patience because I feel like that's just as I'm learning, especially from doing this. Okay, especially from doing YouTube of all things. Patience is like the biggest virtue here. Uh, yeah. The world is Saturn as well. So I think we're trying to wait and see what our good deeds and what good karma our good deeds bring us, right? We've done good things, and if you acknowledge the bad things, I'm not gonna say it erases them, but it puts you in a better position to receive more good things as well, which is a lot of people what they can't do, which is why they tell me they don't believe in karma because they don't follow the karmatic laws and they end up screwed. Especially now, if you don't follow karmatic laws, then you might be out here in the cold. Yeah, we got the Chariot, and they came out in reverse. So we're trying to move forward, but again, it's a two-headed horse here, two-headed Pegasus, right? In traditional tarot, there's two pillars. Like there's like two directions this chariot can go. In essence, right? We want the one with the crown. See the crown? Cancer card, Cancer energy, right? We want the one with the crown and the wings. We want to fly. We want to ascend. This is number 7. This is a completion. So we have only one number here. All the rest is major arcana. So we're already doing something big if we only got major arcana out here, except for the Two of Pentacles, which is just us juggling the different things that we're trying to do through this big spiritual change. Okay. And again, for those of you who don't know, I do have I think I might restart doing that tarot teaching. But this major arcana is the spirit form in tarot, right? We have earth, fire, air, water, and spirit. A water can represent spirit, but this is usually like your like mental, spiritual connection. I don't know how to the right word to say for it, but this is the part where like you may even be asleep and working in your sleep type thing, right? This is like your astral. We have Ace of Wands here, Four of Wands, Queen of Swords, Page of Wands, Five of Wands, the Naked Heart, number 22, that's an exclusive in this deck, Nine of Wands, Ten of Swords, and Ace of Wands. I mean, the whole reading just flies out. So, you're, again, was this yesterday I was talking about this? It may have been yesterday's Shadow Self-Care reading, so you may want to watch that. They're still good. It was just yesterday, okay. I think it's Discernment 2. Discernment 2. But we have the Chariot and the Ace of Swords. So this, again, is about, you're putting in the work, right? You're not sure where it's leading you. But Spirit's saying, keep going. We're meeting you halfway. Like, you're going to be seeing signs of different things. Signs of various truths. Things popping out everywhere. I know for myself personally, I've seen, things pop out from other different things that's going on. So just be mindful that you're gonna start seeing little bits and pieces, probably like little breadcrumbs, spiritual breadcrumbs of, that's what they told me, spiritual breadcrumbs of what it is that you were manifesting, what it is that you're trying to get to, the path of your work, right? It may not be the big kahuna, but it's gonna be like you start seeing little here and there as we keep going, right? Because they don't want you to give up with this Ten of Swords. It feels like with this Ten of Swords, this Nine of Wands, you've been hurting and you kept going anyway, right? And this is what this Naked Heart is. Like, you just exposed yourself. You were just raw. You were just connected. You were just, because with 21 and 22 coming right afterward, right? 21 is the end of the cycle. 22 is about a deeper connection, bond mending, right? You're mending your spiritual connection, right? With your spiritual guides within yourself. Throughout the entire, like, you're becoming more deeply connected. And with that is that when you become more deeply connected, your vibration raises. And this conflict, this Five of Wands that came up right after this Naked Heart here. I know, I'm sorry. I switched to the front camera so I could see better. So I know you can't see the cards anymore right now. But we're going to fix that later. Just moving on. You're not able to handle the same kind of conflicts, right? You just, and it sounds wrong, but it makes sense. Like, if you're raising your vibration, some petty conflicts or some petty things that you were dealing with are just going to be beneath you. Like, that's just what's going to be. Like, that's just what it is. They're just going to be beneath you. And I'm getting here that you're on this journey to to keep rising, right? To keep rising, keep cutting. We have Page of Wands and the Queen of Swords here. The other day I talked about that Queen of Swords being the Libra, being the balance, like either cutting off things that no longer serve, reusing that time to invest more into things that do serve, doing this and that, whatever. Like, making sure that you're setting yourself up. Because I'm getting here, it's like you're rising above where you can where there's conflict in your life, right? It's just, you're just rising above. You're trying really hard to just go straight for it. I'm just really someone here is just going straight for it. They're just like, forget it, whatever. Probably hitting the gym every day, like, just going for it. Summer's coming up. I don't blame you. Get that summer body ready. I need to get mine ready. I really do. I need to go work out. We got the Four of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So this is talking about bliss and a new passion coming in, right? So you're going for happiness, and I'm getting that right now you're passionate about you being happy, and they're going to give you something else to be passionate about as well. This could be business. This could be career. This also could be love with this Four of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. This could be a new start in a love cycle. So I don't know 100% for sure for your particular situation. However, something is new and passionate coming your direction. Everybody's different, so don't take that as I don't know what I'm talking about. Take that as you need to figure out your own life, because there's lots of different people I'm reading for. I read for everybody, okay? Whether you on the channel or not, if you're coming to the channel, subscribe here. Love you. Love to see you. Hope you keep seeing you. Okay? Let me go here. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do with you? Oh, I'm gonna get that. Ooh. Ah! Hello! Everything fell down. Oopsie. Not really. This is one of my crystals. Oh, actually, 3 crystals. Huh? 3 is the new number now, apparently. Now, if you want to get these decks, these are by Jillian C. Wilde. This is her other one here. The Magical Oracle deck. Here, you can see what I'm talking about. Okay. I just like these artworks on here. I really do. I like looking at the artwork. I went to art school. I'm kind of an art fanatic. Not necessarily in the sense of I go to a museum every day, but in the sense of I appreciate different forms of art when I see them. So we have feather. This is about wiping away something. Fire. Snat. Grape. And coffin. Okay. Ugh, and the drip is coming. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Oh, but that's how you know it's working, okay? Whew. If it starts doing that, that means we get extra deep. Okay. Now I just got these, so I do read from these. So, hope you're okay with that. It's not gonna stop me if you're not. Yeah, this is your higher self. You're getting a connection here with the feather. My potent source of unconditional love and protection comes from within. I am the guardian of my heart. I am the fierce and loyal protector of my feelings, my inner light and joy. I know what I need, and I have the courage to follow through. I trust my instincts and stand firm, believing in who I am. I am worth... this should be worthy, excuse me. I am worthy of being loyal to... I am worth being loyal to first. Oh, okay. Ugh. That's confusing wording. But yeah, you're putting yourself first. In this reading, I'm really getting like you're putting yourself first, and you're understanding that if you're not happy, that nothing. If you're not happy within, nothing without is going to make you happy. Right? I don't know, because this is what this naked heart is basically supposed to mean, is that if you're raw and honest with yourself and you go toward making yourself happy, then you'll be happy. If you rely on anything or anybody else to make you happy, you're not going to end up being happy, because it comes from in here. It comes from you being honest and naked and true and vulnerable. We have the fire. This message serves as a reminder that I am surrounded by divine light and source energy. I am an extension of it, and it flows through me. If I am feeling unsure or seeking validation for or a message from Spirit, this is a hint that divine guidance is helping me along my path. Spirit is gently nudging me in the direction of where I am supposed to go and to do what I'm supposed to do. As I allow my fear to melt away, my connection with Spirit becomes stronger and clearer. As I make space for myself, that is removed from anxiety, I connect with what I need to know at this time. My thoughts illuminate and my new ideas, meanings, and intuitive messages flow through me. The universe never ceases to exist, and I trust that it is holding me and make every effort to communicate with me. Okay? So, I don't know if you've seen any of these videos or not previously. If you haven't, you should check some out. They're kind of nice. Okay, I have Starseed readings. I have What's to Come in 2021. I have generational curses. We're going to break those for your ancestral lineage, expansion readings, all this type of stuff. When I first made my box here, The Awakening Bath Box, which you can get on my site today, links in the description below. I was talking about the idea that Pandora's Box and how they gave. It's a long story. I'm not gonna go through the whole story for this for the daily reading, but like the power of fire was considered too godly, too divine to be had by humans. Humans got in touch with it. This is why the box kind of came in, because Pandora with the box was sent to sort of stop them and all this kind of stuff. I'm not gonna go through the whole story again. Point being, it's like you have a lot of fire, a lot of passion within you, right? You can see this 9 of Wands. There's a lot of fire and a lot of passion within you. But we have this 5 of Wands. This conflict is holding you back. You see, it's like a little wormhole, right? Because if you keep having conflict, the fire just put more towards the conflict and less towards the growth. Oh my God, can I speak today? Please, Spirit. Thank you. What is that? Oh. Oh. We got the Coffin. Yeah, so this is, again, kind of killing off the old light and renewing it. But I will read the message because I feel like someone wants to hear the message being read. As quickly as thoughts come, they go. I have the power to release their hold on me and to see them as whisking formations of clouds passing through. I am rising above what the thoughts are saying. I am an observer of my reality instead of merging with it. I make space for inspiration to spark when my thoughts flow freely without judgment. New ideas, wonders, and divine inspiration bubble up and call to me. When the divine offers an answer to a dream, I see it as an opportunity to move towards myself. I choose to move my thoughts into action. Okay? This is the killing off the overthinking, in a sense, right? Don't think, just do. And it sounds crazy, and I'm not saying that in every single instance, but it's like, be more open to just following an intuitive inkling, especially if, like, so here's what I would do, right? What's the worst that can happen, right? Say you want to do, I don't know. I don't even know. Like, say you want to do something, right? And it seems like it's frowned upon, but it's like, what's the worst that's going to happen? Really, what's the, like, this is frowned upon by pretty much everybody I know reading these cards. Not every single body, but a lot of people that I've known in my life do think this is like demonic or something, as I'm just literally trying to hand out blessings and teach people how to get to their own blessings. But apparently that's demonic somehow, because I want people to be blessed. But it's like, okay. It's like, but it's not gonna stop, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the worst thing that's gonna happen? They're gonna judge me? Okay, well, they judged me before, so what difference does it make? You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't do anything. Like, so, it's like that type of energy where it's like, you know, really what's like, unless it's like, you know, something really bad, like jail, death, things like that, like, usually intuition doesn't guide you to do something that is, dangerous for you or with a super terrible repercussion, right? It's just like you may be thinking of it worse, or the outcome is going to be worse than what it really is. And that's kind of you got to be the vulnerable part, right? Because that's the conflict, is that you're kind of creating a conflict within yourself. Because remember, this magician is also Mercury, right? We're manifesting with our minds, so you have a conflict within yourself here as well, as to, oh my God, is this going to work out? Is this going to be a thing? What is this going to do? Da, 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 da. And you're not just like saying, okay, so what's the very, 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 very worst possible thing that could happen, right? I know it's like, don't live there, but think about it and go, okay, so is this worth? And this is what's the probability of that? Okay, so the next step is what will be the probability of you getting to the worst possible outcome versus the best possible outcome. And then if the probability is even low for you to get to the worst, like, why not? You know, like, why not? Like, who's it gonna hurt? Do you have something to lose? Because in my experience, if you don't want to do something because you have something to lose, chances are you're probably losing for not doing it. So, That's just what I had. Okay. Let's get to the snail here. Snaily, snaily, snaily. Oh, snaily. Little snail. Snail, snail. Transitions in life are not always easy, whether they are physical moves or emotional states. That I am navigating. As I adjust to the shifting energy that is happening around and within me, I am healing and growing in the process. I am actively partaking in life's great adventure as I explore new experiences of life in a different way. This is about patience, persistence, yeah, limitless expansion. So, yeah, this is a nine of Pentacles card. Basically, as I said, we're doing it, right? We're doing the things, we're taking the time, we're taking the essence, right? It's just, you may be like looking for the results. But with this coming up, especially right here with this Chariot and this Ace of Swords, like I said, they're going to be giving you small little things and trying to, it's like, I'm getting like spiritual things are trying to work out for you, and they're trying to show you that they're working things out for you. You may see more angel numbers, you may see more, you may hear more confirmations of certain things that you say, or certain things that let you know that certain things are for you. Things like that. You may be getting little messages. You may get new intuitive things. You may have new intuitive writings. Who, like, you know, it's however they speak to you personally. I don't know how they speak to you personally. That's a personal thing. I don't want to, you know, I want everybody to have their own personal connection, because that's what we're supposed to have, right? We're all supposed to have, like, don't just I always feel bad because I feel like there's so many. I'm not trying to compare myself to anybody or anything else or like that, whatever. But I'm just feeling like there's so many people out there who, in the spiritual community, whether it's doing this, whether it's like a church or anything like that, it's like they want you to depend on them to get the answers. When it's like, okay, if you're preaching, especially if you're like in the church and you're preaching God, and then you're talking about God, like, you don't be trying to tell me that I need to get my answers from you if I'm supposed to be getting my answers from God. That you know what I'm saying? So. The great offering, manifestation, immortality, eternity, and temperance. And again, you know, patience again. But you're manifesting. It's coming. It's coming. My emotions and values matter. I am focused on the greater good and the feelings and experiences that generate connection. As I speak from a place of vulnerability and truth, I create space for others to be vulnerable as well. As I witness the experience of others, I lean into a place of love and empathy. Love is the one feeling that connects us all, and lack of it creates the fear that divides us. My light is needed on this planet. As I light up, I share my radiance with others. As we all light up in the darkness, we become a reflection of the stars. That's literally what the book says, y'all. Okay, and that's what ain't that what I've been talking about? That's what the book says. Okay, so I am gonna see what is coming for us in the shadows here. Out of my new deck, the Shadow Oracle deck. Link is in the description below from my site where you can go pick that up as well. This is what it looks like. Back of the card here. So we're going to see what's coming up in the shadows that we need to be prepared for. What's coming up in the shadows that we need to be prepared for. So again, this is a timeless reading, so if you are watching this could be approaching for you. Oh. So we have Witch, Wizard, Disgusting, and Sagittarius. Okay. And Aquarius. And Lust. Okay. So this could be someone's gonna this could be a person, this could be an energy I'm really getting as well. Witch, wizard, now that doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. I identify as a witch, and clearly you see I've been trying to help and heal people for the longest, but you know, whatever, people take whatever context they want to take, it doesn't really matter. Okay, but you see this the glittery trail? We're on this glittery trail right now. It's magical, right? We're gonna be so basically what I'm getting is that we're going to be embodying more magic. You're going to see more like magical things kind of happen. Okay? And that's just because you're rising, you're ascending. That's what's so it's like when you rise, you look like a magical being, right? People might think of you as a witch or a wizard or somebody who's just, you know, super, super magical. But that's just because you're doing the work and you're getting rewarded for the work that you're doing, including your work with your mind, right? If you change the way you think about things, then it changes what you see in your reality. We have disgusting here. So, be wary of illness, bad food, um, and something that's just going to make you, like, something that's not going to sit right with you. Okay, this, you may be around you may go around someone or something, and it doesn't sit right with you, and it's like you're gonna have to honor that. Like, if it doesn't sit right with you, honor it, because there may be something there. It may be something that you don't know about that is in the shadows that's there. When you come across something like this, we have Sagittarius energy. This is an Aquarius energy. So this is about freedom. And this is about individuality and emotional intelligence, right? I think we're all on a journey with these two particular types of energies, because we're all kind of on a journey where we're trying to be our most authentic selves and also kind of fit into society in a sense, right? Because not everybody's gonna like you, that's what it is, but you still got to be yourself, right? But you still got to embody the fire, because Sagittarius is the last fire sign, right? If we're moving in a higher vibration, you want to go, like I said, this fire is supposed to be like a divine gift in a sense. You have to operate from a higher perspective with this Aquarius card, with an emotionally more intelligent perspective, so that you can handle the fire that Sagittarius brings. And we have lust here, so you could be dealing with some temptation here, okay? Now, you could be tempted by something that ends up really being disgusting, so that's the message I got. So, but this is something that is creeping up here, a temptation, something lustful. Now, lust doesn't necessarily have to be the worst thing in the world. We all get a little bit, do some things. But in this sense, this could just, I'm getting this, like, don't let that be like your defining characteristic. Lots of people, excuse me, lots of people have lots of characteristics within themselves, right? I'm just gonna say it just plainly how it is. If your thing is that you are like the sex god or something, like you just like you're the best thing to ever have sex. I don't know. Don't let that be the one thing that defines you, okay? Because there's other things in the world, and this is like. I'm just really getting that. Just don't let this define you. I don't know in your particular situation, but that's the words I keep hearing. Do not let this define you. Do not let lust define you. Do not let this be your any and everything. Who you are as a person. This is that. Like, I'm really getting this is like a cultural thing too, because we they say sex sells. Like, we are a culture that's designed around capitalizing on lust and things like that, and I feel like that may not be the case as much as it was before. And if you're trying to still operate in that old mindset, you're leaving yourself behind. Yes, the world has sex, and yes, the world is involved with sex, but sex is not the entire world. It may have used to have been, but it's not moving forward. So be prepared for that as well. Yeah. With that coming over the Ace of Wands, this could be, you may be tempted to, or you may have some good nights. I don't know. Leave it in the comment section. Tell me something, please, because I need a good romance story or something. I don't think I'm meant to date in this life. I really don't. I want to. Don't get me wrong, I do. But leave me a steamy story in the comment section. Give me something good to read. let me visualize and imagine my own life doing something good. Oh, for the real. I want to thank you all for watching. Please like the video if you like the video. Leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel. Share with everybody you know. Live in Shadow Tarot with everybody you know. Thank you again for watching. I love y'all. Namaste.